News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I am Ramya giving you a quick update about some of the job vacancies where you can apply. Today, we will be discussing about vacancies in Prasar Bharati News Services Division All India Radio, Serious Fraud Investigation Office, All India Institute of Medical Sciences Kalyani, Andaman Lakshadweep Harbour Works and Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya. Prasar Bharati News Services Division All India Radio invites applications from experienced and dynamic persons for engagement as of Senior Correspondent Legal in Prasar Bharati, NSD AIR on full-time contract basis based at New Delhi. Those candidates who are eligible and willing to work on the terms and conditions mentioned in detailed advertisement having requisite qualification and experience may apply online on Prasar Bharati web link www.applications.prasarbharati.org within 15 days from the date of publication on Prasar Bharati website along with self-attested copies of supporting documents. In case of any difficulty in submission, it may be emailed to sakti.kishore.gov.in along with screenshot of error. Serious Fraud Investigation Office invites applications to fill up 3 posts of Joint Director Investigation, 12 posts of Deputy Director Corporate Law, 3 posts of Senior Assistant Director Forensic Audit, 1 post of Senior Assistant Director Capital Market, 1 post of Senior Assistant Director Banking and 1 post of Senior Assistant Director Taxation. The particulars of post, eligibility conditions etc. may be obtained from the website www.sfio.nic.in or www.mca.gov.in. Interested candidates may forward the applications complete in all respect to the concerned authority within 60 days from the date of publication of this advertisement in the Employment News or Rozgar Samachar. All India Institute of Medical Sciences Kalyani, an institute of national importance, is one of the new upcoming AIIMS and Apex Healthcare Institute under Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana has been established by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, with the aim of correcting regional imbalance in quality tertiary level healthcare in the country and attaining self-sufficiency in graduate, postgraduate and higher medical education and training. Online applications from Indian citizens or persons registered as overseas citizens of India, card holder under Section 7A of the Citizenship Act 1955 as permissible under applicable act or rules are invited for the following faculty posts on direct recruitment basis in various departments in All India Institute of Medical Sciences Kalyani, West Bengal. 1 post of Professor Anesthesia, 1 post of Professor Burn and Plastic Surgery, 1 post of Professor Cardiology, 1 post of Professor Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, 1 post of Professor Gastroenterology, 1 post of Professor General Medicine, 1 post of Professor General Surgery, 1 post of Professor Medical Oncology or Hematology, 1 post of Professor Microbiology, 1 post of Professor Neonatology, 1 post of Professor Nephrology, 1 post of Professor Neurology, 1 post of Professor Obstetrics and Gynecology, 1 post of Professor Ophthalmology, 1 post of Professor Orthopedics, 1 post of Professor Pediatric Surgery, 1 post of Professor Pediatrics, 1 post of Professor Pharmacology, 1 post of Professor Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, 1 post of Professor Psychiatry, 1 post of Professor Pulmonary Medicine, 1 post of Professor Radiology, 1 post of Professor Radiotherapy, 1 post of Professor Surgical Oncology, 1 post of Professor Transfusion Medicine and Blood Bank, 2 posts of Additional Professor Anesthesia, 1 post of Additional Professor Biochemistry, 1 post of Additional Professor Dermatology, 1 post of Additional Professor ENT, 1 post of Additional Professor Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, 1 post of Additional Professor General Surgery, 1 post of Additional Professor Medical Oncology or Hematology, 2 posts of Additional Professor Microbiology, 1 post of Additional Professor Neonatology, 1 post of Additional Professor Orthopedics, 1 post of Additional Professor Pediatric Surgery, 1 post of Additional Professor Pediatrics, 2 posts of Additional Professor Pathology, 1 post of Additional Professor Physiology, 1 post of Additional Professor Radiology, 1 post of Additional Professor Transfusion Medicine and Blood Bank, 1 post of Associate Professor Anesthesia, 1 post of Associate Professor Anatomy, 1 post of Associate Professor Dermatology, 1 post of Associate Professor Endocrinology, 1 post of Associate Professor ENT, 2 posts of Associate Professor General Medicine, 3 posts of Associate Professor General Surgery, 1 post of Associate Professor Medical Oncology or Hematology, 1 post of Associate Professor Microbiology, 1 post of Associate Professor Neonatology, 2 posts of Associate Professor Ophthalmology, 1 post of Associate Professor Orthopedics, 1 post of Associate Professor Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, 1 post of Associate Professor Pulmonary Medicine, 1 post of Associate Professor Radiology, 2 posts of Assistant Professor Anesthesia, 1 post of Assistant Professor Burn and Plastic Surgery, 1 post of Assistant Professor Cardiology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Dermatology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, 1 post of Assistant Professor General Medicine, 1 post of Assistant Professor General Surgery, 1 post of Assistant Professor Medical Oncology or Hematology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Nephrology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Neurology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Nuclear Medicine, 1 post of Assistant Professor Obstetrics and Gynecology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Orthopedics, 1 post of Assistant Professor Pediatric Surgery, 1 post of Assistant Professor Pediatrics, 2 posts of Assistant Professor Pathology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Pharmacology, 2 posts of Assistant Professor Physiology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Pulmonary Medicine, 2 posts of Assistant Professor Radiology, 1 post of Assistant Professor Surgical Gastroenterology, and 1 post of Assistant Professor Surgical Oncology. For details of the advertisement, including educational qualifications, age and eligibility criteria, etc., kindly visit the Institute's website www.aimskalyani.edu.in and www.recruitments.aimskalyani.edu.in. The last date of online application is 30 days from the date of publication of the advertisement in the Employment News or Rozgar Samachar. Last date of receipt of hard copies of online application form along with relevant documents as mentioned in the advertisement at AIIMS Kalyani is 15 days from the last date of receipt of online application. Andaman Lakshadweep Harbour Works, Office of Chief Engineer and Administrator, Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Government of India, invites applications for 1 post of Chief Engineer and Administrator to be filled up by deputation, including short-term contract basis for a period of 2 years. The period of deputation can be extended or curtailed as per requirement. The place of posting of the selected candidate will be at Port Blair. The last date for receipt of application is 60 days from the next date after the date of publication in the Employment News. For further details, please visit the website andssw1.and.nic.in/alhw. Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya is an autonomous organization of the Government of India, Ministry of Culture, with its various outdoor and indoor museum complexes located at Bhopal and a regional center at Mysore. The Sangrahalaya is involved in generating a new museum movement in India to demonstrate the simultaneous validity of human cultures and the plurality of alternatives of human articulation. The pay and allowances of its employees are governed mutatis mutandis as of the Government of India rules and regulations for central civil services. The applications are invited for the following posts to be filled by transfer on deputation: 1 post of Joint Director, Administration and Security, 1 post of Project Engineer, 1 post of Administrative Officer, and 1 post of Accounts Officer. The detailed advertisement application format can be downloaded from the website www.igrms.gov.in. The last date for receipt of application in offline mode will be 45 days from the date of publication of this advertisement in the Employment News or Rozgar Samachar. Information about these vacancies has been published in the Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for information in English, Rozgar Samachar for information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and made available on every Saturday.
You were listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on a mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com.